Welcome to BBC Outdoors. Here we have our old drone, the Blade Conspiracy 220, and then we have the Theory 220. I think it's 220. Yeah, pretty sure it's 220. Anyway, we got the Theory 220. There's a few things I like about it, a few things I don't. Haven't really flown it yet. Test flew it just a little bit last night. It was too dark to fly. Very, very crisp, nice handling, but it was, like I was saying, it was just hovering inside. So, a couple things compared to the old one that I had that I'll go over. Where the antenna is, I'm sure anybody who's got a conspiracy has probably had this problem, because the two that we fly with have had the same problem over and over. The antenna, the little 90 underneath here, breaks off a lot. After like 4 or 5 crashes, it breaks off every time. This one, it's sitting out the back, so I'm hoping it just, if you crash, it just boop, folds it down. So I like that. I'm not a big fan of the battery on the bottom, but I know that's the way a lot of the smaller drones are. I really like the battery up here. A little bit of a spot for the Mobius or GoPro, whatever you choose to use. I'm going to try to zip tie that kind of like right there. Get some good shots for you that way. The frame looks a little thin, like this way. I mean, it's pretty thick. This is 5 millimeters thick. This is 4. It's not nearly as robust, obviously. I mean, this has taken some seriously hard hits, and it's been great. This one looks like, with the thinner arms, that if you hit something too hard, you're going to break, and the frames are $90 to replace. The instructions say it only flies on 3S, or on 4S. I'm going to try it on 3S. I've seen one little video already where they were flying it on 3S. It's got a 700 TVL camera. I noticed a slightly better picture quality on that already, just from seeing it. One thing I don't like is, if you're doing tricks and if you're just flying around doing, slower flying and some dives and general tricks and play stuff like that, the blades kind of get in the way of the camera. And when they're spooling up and spinning, you really don't see them that bad, but they are noticeable. And once you get to flying, they're not quite as distracting. But when you first turn it on, you're not spinning; they're like right in your way. This one, I really like the fact that they're not in the line of sight at all. So. It doesn't have the side posts or the side skirts and stuff on it, so everything's a lot easier to get to if something does come apart. Give you a couple quick insights on there. Another thing I was noticing that I really didn't care for is where my Mobius is going to end up going, or any camera. To record your FPV, you got to hit that button and hold it down until it turns green. Well, I mean, it can still be gotten to from here, but it's going to take a tool to do it, or grow your fingernail out really long, I guess. But if you've got a camera mounted up here, it's going to be hard to get to, especially if it was flat or whatever like that. So, not sure what I'm going to do about that just yet. I wish it could be maybe slid over, would be cool. I'll have to put some thought into that one. Alright, we're going to take it out, go get some flights in, and I'll get some video from my goggles, and I'll get some video from the Mobius, and we'll see how she handles on that. Comes with 2 sets of blades, which is always nice. You're going to go through lots of blades. We've been using the dowel prop blades. They bend a lot easier, they don't break. The stock blades from our regular, or not the stock blades, but the blades that our local hobby shop carries, they're just super brittle, and anytime you have any kind of accident at all, they break. The blades that come with this, if they're like the ones that originally came with that one, they're actually extremely flexible, and they hold up quite well to crashes. So are these ones. These are dowel prop. Come in all kinds of different colors. Purple is just what I had left. But I really like the dowel prop ones. I don't know what that is. I'm sure it's a different kind of plastic, but you can bend them all the way up at a 90-degree angle and just bend them back and go back to flying. You get several really good hard crashes out of them before they finally break. What else? Okay, I think that's it. Let's go back to flying. We're going to go give it its maiden test flight. I've got her all set up, and hopefully it's as crisp and everything as the other reviews have said. Really looking forward to it.
I love this thing.
This is the little mount I made for the Mobies. It's literally just zip tied on. My closing thoughts. Extremely pleased with this little drone. Nothing like the Conspiracy. If you've heard any hype on it, I'd believe it. Love it. If you guys have one, let me know what your thoughts are. Leave some comments down below. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.